Happy Wednesday, guys. Welcome back. Okay, so we have a new objective for today. Our question from Tuesday stays the same, but our objective is changing. Our objective today is I will know how Texas's natural resources affect how we live. Natural resources, do we know what those are? If you don't yet, we're about to find out.
Yep.
See you in a second.
And we're back into the lesson. Lesson number 2 for the week, right? Chapter 1, lesson 2.
That's where you should
Resources.
be.
Yes.
And if
Texas
you're not,
resources, natural
get there.
resources. Get there. Okay? All right. So, what is a natural resource? And what is renewable? And what is non-renewable? What is a reservoir? Drought, conserve, and pollution. Those are the things we're going to discuss today in terms of vocabulary. But Mr. Herring's going to go right into natural resources.
All right, guys. So when we say the word natural resource, natural resource, well, I know that natural means it's from nature. It's gonna be there. And a resource, what is a resource? A resource is an item or material that we as humans use for all manner of things. We use metal to help make cars, to help make pieces of educational equipment, computers. So that's a resource. It's something that we as humans use to create new things. Or we eat them. Food is a resource as well. So we have two really big types of resources, of our natural resources. We have our renewable resources. So, just as the name sounds, renewable. If you can renew something, you can keep using it again and again and again, right? Okay, so let's think for a minute. Can I think of a natural renewable resource? Let me think. Well, there's water, there's wind. We have those big wind turbines, right? That collect the energy from the wind. Oh, what else do we have? And some of you who play video games may know this, there's something called thermal energy, which comes from the center of our planet. So, those are a few examples of a renewable resource. We can use those constantly, right? Now, it's non-renewable. We put that non in there, that prefix, non. That means it is not renewable. Once we use it, it's gone. So, we need some examples of non-renewable. Think of some for a second. I'm going to wait. You got it? Okay, good. So, one would be coal. I know a lot of y'all have at least seen it once. You will see your dad or your mom cooking on a grill with coal. That's a non-renewable. Once it's gone, it's gone. Fuel for your cars to get the places you're going. Once we get it out of the ground, it takes a very, very long time to come back. So for us, it's a non-renewable resource. So non-renewable versus renewable. Do you get it? And if you don't, think about this. If you can keep reusing it and it never goes away, that is a renewable resource. If you use it and then it's gone, it is non-renewable. So those batteries, you know, those AA, AAA, once you use them and the energy's gone, you have to throw them away, right? So it's done. That's a non-renewable resource. Now, Mr.
Morales.
Dude, I almost called you Mr. Morsel.
All right,
Good.
let's talk about. we are discussing water as our resource for today, okay? And you're going to read about water as well. But there were some other words on there that we need to cover in terms of vocabulary that water makes really good examples of, okay? So the first one being a reservoir. Now, what is a reservoir? Now, this is a body of water that we are keeping to use for drinking or for crops in terms of irrigation, which we will discuss much further down the line, way into the next semester, but that's fine, and things like that. So we need a stash or a reserve of water, and so that is a reservoir, right? Now, what happens when we start using too much water? Well, we're like, oh man, we might run out in this reservoir specifically, and we need to start conserving water. So when you're brushing your teeth and you turn the faucet off as you're brushing, and then turn it back on whenever you need to wash your toothbrush off and you spit into the sink and things like that, that would be a method of conserving water, right? Another method of conserving water is taking shorter showers and things like that, because everybody needs water to live, so we need to make sure that we have water for everyone, right? Now, pollution and polluting water, right? That already doesn't sound good. And polluting water is something that harms the water to where we can't use it anymore to drink, or animals can't live in it anymore. It causes them harm and hurts them if they try to swim in it. Now, that's called pollution. And pollution is not just in the water, but it can also be in the air. It can be in our food. It can be in many, many different things. But essentially, pollution is taking a resource, such as water, and making it less or not usable any longer. And that's not something any of us want. We all want to use very clean water. And unfortunately, pollution takes that away from us, right? So, that is our resource lesson. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Herring?
After you do your work, I think it'd be a good idea if you went and asked your parent, hey mom, hey dad, or grandma, or grandpa, whoever is your parent at home, can you tell me a natural resource? Could you tell me a renewable or a non-renewable resource? Maybe you can even ask them, can you tell me a time when our water got polluted or something like that? Because I guarantee you, we remember some times when it happened and it was in the news and it was very, very scary at the time. So it's always a good idea to go to your parent and ask, do you know this? Have you heard of this? I guarantee you, they'll be able to tell you. Okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions, like we have said yesterday, hit us up on the Zoom room, whether it's in the morning or at night. If you need our help, you can Google message us, you can email us. You can even leave comments in Google Classroom on your assignment, and we will see them. So, if you have any questions, get us that way. If not, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Do you want to start or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was selfish of me.
No, dude, go for it. Go for it.
All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Okay, so, hi, guys. Happy Wednesday.
That's a blooper reel. Awesome. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm getting it out now. Oh, God. It's just like built up, and I was like, dang it.
Man, that was good. Okay, that was good.
all right.
All right. Days of the week.
Wednesday. All right.